So guys, let's jump into my phone now and get into the full demo. Alrighty guys, so here we are over in the App Store, and the first thing we're going to do is click on the search button in the bottom right, and then we're going to type in Base. Now, as mentioned before, you don't need to have a Coinbase account to download the Base app, but if you do want to download Coinbase while you're at it and get that free Bitcoin bonus, make sure you use my link down below. But here we are at the top, Base, formerly Coinbase Wallet. We're going to click into that. And since I've already had this downloaded before, I'm just going to click on the Restore from the Cloud button here, but yours is going to most likely be a download button. Now that we're all set, we can click here on Open, and that's going to bring us into the Base app, and we can make a decision here about notifications. So since we're doing the demo, I'm going to turn it on, that way you can see the full experience. And now it tells us a bit about what we can expect here. So you can have your home here for everything on chain, trade 2+ million coins, and send US dollar coin instantly for free. So that's pretty cool from a payment perspective if you're looking to send people payments, sort of almost like a Venmo or a PayPal, while you could do it through US dollar coin and potentially avoid some fees or things like that that you might have other places. But this is where you can either recover a wallet if you have one, or we can create a new wallet. So we're going to click here on Create New Wallet, and we can now use Face ID here to sign in. So we're going to click here on Continue. At this point, we can allow Base to use Face ID, so we can click here on Allow. And just like that, this has now created a wallet for us using the Face ID feature. And then we can click here for notifications here on the Coinbase wallet becoming Base officially. So right now they are still undergoing a transition. You may or may not see this by the time you're actually doing this setup here. So we're just going to click Notify Me here. And then we can go ahead and click here on Accept in terms of the updated terms. So just like that, we actually created a wallet using Face ID as our password. If we click here in the top left, we can see our smart wallet here listed, and we can click below here to add and manage wallets. So from here, we can either create a new wallet or we can import a wallet. So what I'm going to click here on is Create a New Wallet. And this is where we can now create a wallet that's going to be set up here with a secret recovery phrase. And then to keep the crypto safe, we're going to write it down, and we're not going to share this with anyone. So this is going to be the more traditional step that most people are familiar with. And I even grabbed a seed phrase that I've used as a demo before for a trust wallet, just to show you guys what this looks like. So what you're going to be doing in this process is getting your private key or your secret recovery phrase here, and that's going to be what we have to record offline and that whole thing. So what we're going to click on now is Continue. And now we are going to have to back up our wallet. So this tells us that the secret phrase is used to recover the crypto if you lose your phone or switch to a different wallet entirely. So this can be used for things other than just a Base wallet. You could use a different self-custody wallet as long as it supports that crypto network. So we need to save these 12 words in a secure location such as a password manager and never share them with anyone. So what you don't want to do here is just take a screenshot or copy and paste it into your notes, because if anybody gets into your phone and then they find that information, then they can directly get to your wallet and your crypto funds. So I'm going to click on the button here making this visible. And I'm going to say, no, I'm safe here. I'm not being scammed. And guys, obviously, I'm going to blur this all out here. And I'm not going to put a meaningful amount of money in this wallet anyway, so I might not do the steps of recording this. But you're going to want to write this down and store this in a safe location. For now, I'm just going to click on Copy to Clipboard. And we also have the option here to back up to iCloud, or you can back it up manually. Obviously, you can make a decision as to whether or not you think the Apple iCloud is secure. I'm personally okay with it, especially for this demo. So I'm going to click on Backup on iCloud. And in order to do that, we're just going to create a password. So this makes it feel like more of a traditional account with a password and login. But this is because we're having the Apple iCloud hold on to our password within an account that has a login and password, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and set a password and then check this box. So we're going to check this box here, but I just want to read to you what this says so you guys are aware. It says, I understand that if I lose my password, I won't be able to access my backup, which could mean losing all the crypto in my wallet. So really, guys, make sure that you write down this password. It's not like your traditional passwords where you can often just go reset it. You know, this is a big deal because it's holding back your private key, which is what gives someone full access to your crypto wallet. So we're going to check the box. We're going to click here on Continue. And now it's creating our wallet. And just like that, we now have a full-blown account here with a backup recovery phrase.